Are you already filming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is exactly what it sounds like. So here's my problem. Minus 2y minus 3z equals 22. Okay, first step, I'm going to simplify this echelon form into the x's and y's are just ones. So, and then we're going to do 2, 1. Equals 22. So that is a simpler form. That is our first step. Simplify matrix. Okay, now we're going to go on to step 2, and we are going to work on this number. And I'm going to make an entry for 210 because this is the first row, second. This is 2, 1 column. And I'm going to make this a 0. So I'm going to take row 2 equals, it's going to be minus 2r1 because this is a 2. So then I'm going to do 2 minus 2 times 1, and then it goes negative 1 minus 2 times 1. And then it goes 10 minus 2 times 8. So now I'm going to simplify this with my handy dandy calculator. 2 minus 2 times 1 is 0. And go negative 1 minus 2 times 1 is negative 3. I needed to write this again. This is negative 1 minus 2 times 1 because both of these negative 1 minus 2 times 1 is negative 3. And then I go 10 minus 2 times 8 was negative 6. So this is now my row 2. So now I'm going to rewrite this. 1, 1, 1, 8. And then my row 2 is this, so it'd be 0, negative 3, negative 3, negative 6. And then I'm going to drop down row 3. 1 minus 2 minus 3 equals 22. Okay. Now I'm going to go on to step 3. And I need to make an entry right here. Right here. And so it's 3, 1. And I need to make it a 0. Okay, now I'm gonna take row, it's gonna equal row 3, and it's gonna be how I can get a 0 out of flopping these, multiplying or addition or subtraction. I'm gonna take row 3 minus row 1. So that is gonna be 22 minus row 1, so that's going to be 1, 1, 1, 8. Okay, so 1 minus 1 is 0. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. And then negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4. And then negative 22 minus 8 is negative 30. That is not right. Okay, it's 22 minus 8, so it's 14. Okay, now I'm going to rewrite this because this is now my row 3. Okay, so it's 1, 1, 1, 8. And then 0, negative 3. Negative 3 equals negative 6. And then I drop down these numbers. Negative 4 is 14. That is that. Now we're going to go on to step 4. And I need to make an entry to this number right here. So now I'm going to, it's 3, 2, 2, 8, 0, and it is, I'm gonna take row 3 is now gonna be equal to, I'm gonna minus R2 minus R1. Okay, now I'm gonna write row 2 and it's gonna drop down I'm wrong. This is gonna be row 2 minus row 3. So I'm gonna drop down these numbers. Row 2 minus row 3. Okay. Now 0 minus 0 is 0. Negative 3 minus negative 3 is 0. Now it's going to be negative 3 minus negative 4 is 1. And then negative 6 minus 14 is negative 20. Okay, this is now my new row 3. So I'm going to bring that up here. And I'm going to jot down. There's row 1, here's row 2, and here's row 3, this one down here. 0, 0, 1 equals negative 20. Okay, now I'm going to go to step 5, which I'm going to work on, it's going to be 2. I'm going to work on this number right here. 2, 2, 2A, 1. Okay, now I'm going to get a larger number, I'm going to multiply by -1/3 on row 2, which is right here. So I'm going to drop that down, -1/3 times 0, and then -1/3 times -3, and then -1/3 minus 3, times -3 equals 1/3, -1/3 times -6. Okay, now I'm gonna hold on, I'm having an issue with my handy dandy calculator. Okay, now I got it. So it's gonna be -1/3 times 0, which is 0. So we're gonna carry that down. And then it goes -1/3 times -3 is 1. Then we go -1/3 times -3 again, that is 1. Then we're gonna go -1/3 times -6 is 2. So this is now row 2. So now I'm gonna drop down my numbers. 1, 1, 1, 8. And then I'm gonna enter in the numbers that I just got, and then I'm gonna drop down row 3. 0, 0, 1 equals -20. All right. Now, I'm gonna go and work on 3. No. 2. Okay, now I'm gonna work on this one, which is the 6th one. Okay, I need to make that a 0. So I'm going to, this is gonna be make 3, 2, a 0. So we're gonna take row 2 is gonna be equals to row 2 minus row 3, and I'm gonna write that out. Okay, so it's 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, -20. Okay, so 0, 0 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. And 2 minus -20 . 2 minus -20 is going to be 22. So this is now going to be your row 2. So I'm going to rewrite it. Well, actually, I need to.
Let me get a good shot of the problem so far.
Yes.
Okay. And this you can edit out before you put it on your YouTube.
Okay, so now it's going to be, row 2 is going to be 0, 1, 0, 22. And my row 1 is 1, 1, 1, 8. And row 2, that was the 6th step. This is going to be 0, 0, 1, -20. Okay, now I'm going to work on this number. That needs to be a 0. So this is gonna be step 7, which is, we're gonna take row 1, cause that's what we want to change. And I'm gonna take, to get that to 0, I'm gonna take row 1 minus row 3. Okay, that is where I'm gonna do, okay, so row 1 is 1, 1, 1, 8, minus row 3, which is 0, 0, 1, negative 20, and then 1 minus 0 is 0, and 1, 1 minus 0 is 1, and then 1 minus 1 is 0, 8, 8 minus negative 20 is 28. So now this is gonna be my new row 1. So now I'm gonna rewrite it. 1, 1. Okay, 1, 1, 0, 28. Drop down the row 2. 0, 0, 1, negative 20. So that is the new. Okay, now I'm gonna go on to step 8, and I'm gonna work on this number right here. Okay, so I'm trying to get make 2, 1 a 0. Now I'm gonna go 1 minus row 2. Okay. Row 1 equals row 1 minus row 2. Okay. Now I'm gonna rewrite this. Row 1, 1, 1, 0, 28, and then 2 is gonna be 0, 1, 0, 22. So now 1 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0, 0, 0, and then, what's wrong? 1, and then I got 28 minus 22, which is 6. So this is now gonna be my row 1. So I'm gonna move that up here, which is 1, 0, 0, 6, and then I'm gonna transfer these 0, 1, 0, 22, 0, 0, 1, negative 20. This is A, or equal to X, B, C equals Z. So now we're gonna go back to the original problem, and we're gonna implement the X, Y, Z into the equation to see if we get the numbers that are listed in the problem. So X is gonna be 6 plus Y 22 plus Z, which is negative 20, equals 8. Let's see if that is correct. Okay, 6 plus 22 plus negative 20, which is 8, so that's correct. Now I'm gonna rewrite 2 times 6x, which is 6, minus y, which is 22, minus z, which is negative 20. It is supposed to equal 10. Here, 2 times 6 minus 22 minus negative 20, which it equals 10. That is correct. And now we're going to work on the third equation, which is x is 6 minus 2y, which is 22, minus 3 times z, negative 20, equals 22. Let's work that out. 6 minus 2 times 22 minus 3 times negative 20 equals 22. That is correct. A is equal to X, which is equal to 6.
Good job.